Hi, this is Billie Beene here with another special report. Today's date, August 26, 2022. This is a new YouTube channel for me. I have a subscribe button in the lower right corner of my screen. Thanks for like, subscribe, and share. Episode 378, early winter, maybe September. Walmart to close 40% of its stores. Amazon to lay off 100,000. It's good to prep now. So some of my sources on this are Cliff High, Mike from Around the World, Daboo 77, BP, Earthwatch, Alexander Mercourisyt, A Christeferou, Judy Byington, Hal Turner, WION+. Okay, I had a friend on Facebook who came out and said, yeah, I was at Walmart and I went in their break room and they said, you don't belong in here. You don't work for Walmart. And I said, well, I just checked myself out. I think I'm like a cashier. I need to take a break in the break room. And I know recently at our local Walmart, how soon do changes take place? I was getting ready to check out, and even if I don't have much, and I'll go to the self-check now. I've learned how to do it. And there was a line of people there waiting to check themselves out. So yeah, we need to have our own break room. We're working there. But with regard to Walmart, Mike from Around the World, he was on Pastor Paul Begley's Thursday night show, and we know that Mike, we believe he works for the NSA because Mike knows stuff. Says about Walmart that they were going to be closing soon 20% of their stores, and then in about 6 months, close another 20%. So that's 40% in the next 6 months. I know there had been a prediction by like a seer or a person, I think she was from England, and she came out, this is 2022, I think like 2020 or maybe early 2021, saying that Walmart was going to go away completely. And I know when I was young, I was shown in college I worked at Walmart, and I was shown the underground tunnels. Now I was told the purpose of the tunnels under Walmart were so the U.S. military, if they had to enact martial law, could use the tunnels under Walmart. But now we know about trafficking. So yeah, I think Walmart might be involved in that. We hear rumors. So at any rate, Judy Byington had information also from Hal Turner that Walmart, this is August, had just canceled billions of dollars of orders. So we also are hearing that Amazon, Judy Byington and Hal Turner, Amazon is also now going to lay off 100,000 employees. So we see a setup by major companies of something coming, don't we? Okay. So we have, now suspicious observers. That's a science-based, Ben Davidson, space weather. It's talking about this 12,000-year-old cycle. It has to do with the Earth being impacted by space objects. This 12,000-year cycle has to do with like Atlantis, Lemuria, that time frame. And appears to be accurate based on my knowledge of those time frames. Now, Cliff High had information also from the WebBot program. And this was a program that the brilliant Cliff High wrote the software, like in the late 90s, early 2000s, for the web bots to go out on the internet globally and pick up language. And then he wrote an algorithm so he could pick up the frequencies and variation of certain words. Then he could use that to predict what's going to happen in the future, because we humans are made in the image of God. We think, we speak, we create reality. So if you can decipher a language pattern by humans, yes, you can tell what's going to happen in the future. And Cliff was very successful with that WebBot program until, I think it was Corey Good and some other people who were polluting the language variants inside the internet globally. And so, at any rate, the WebBot program predicted an ice age for 2030. And Cliff says, it's beginning now. The weather is going to go down and be colder. Now, Ben Davidson with Suspicious Observers, he's science-based, also predicts this same scenario. So, yeah. And for me, I can say, I give the credit to God. It's like recently, this really became very real to me. It's like I'm anticipating in September, the weather could be turning very cold along the South Texas coast. That's where I live. But definitely in other areas of the world. So, I'm just saying it's good to stock up and prep now. And also another science-based weather program, Wages, says in September, we have solar activity go up. That's a normal pattern, so that impacts our weather also. Now, Daboo 77 is also putting this out about the dark, cold winter. Now, Earthwatch, BP Earthwatch also is putting out information about an early cold, long cold winter. They're both talking about having wood burning stoves. That would be a good idea. Also, another good prep, if you need water and you have a dehumidifier, you plug it up and it filters water out of the air. So that's a good prepper. I had a Patriot subscriber she was in that business, or it was a hobby being a prepper. Yeah, she gave also that tip, as did Dr. William Mount. Okay. Now, WION is talking about what is Europe doing, because their energy supplies are dramatically down based on their sanctions against Russia. So, in Germany, they're going to turn off the lights in the cities. In France, they're going to not light billboards. In Spain, they're going to lower the air conditioning and lights at airports. Now, I had, Alexander Mercourisyt is a journalist in London talking about the cost for electricity in England. It had, in April, it went up 57%. And this October, it's going up another 80%. And then they're going to have, also in January, another increase in the price. It's now, I'm hearing some estimates, pretty soon people are going to be spending more for their electricity or their heating than for food and medicine. So that's going on. And now we have some other things going on with the cold, long, hard winter of 2022. So it's my impression that it's going to begin as early as September. And I noticed today, this is August in South Texas, the weather feels fall-like, almost like October weather. So yeah, I can see this coming. And so long, lasting well into spring. And the problems with Europe and also in Ukraine, because Russia has disconnected the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant. That's from the Ukraine grid. So the entire country of Ukraine will receive electricity will be down by 20%. So yeah, we're seeing, supplies of energy are going to be down. Now, I know a good thing with regard to LNG, I understand locally we have in Texas, we have an LNG plant. It's in Freeport, Texas. They had a sabotage fire explosion there a few months ago. But it's supposed to be online in October. So that's a good news source. Okay, this concludes my special report on the long, cold, hard winter coming. And I encourage you, and I think it's good to stock up now. Someone had put out a report, there's going to be a paper shortage in the United States, and that means less bathroom tissue. So buy some today. Okay. I love you, and I'll see you soon.